imagine that there is a fresher who just passed out, who just graduated,
Hmm.
very interested, very talented in the field of business analysis, gets inspired by our podcast, and now thinks of getting into business analysis. So, what is your advice for him or her to get started as a business analyst?
Yeah, well, it's never easy to just land a first job, right? So therefore, it's really important to, while still kind of in college and school, to think about, what are the opportunities or areas you want to explore, so you don't start fresh on, like, on the graduation day. You really work on this prior to the graduation day. But first of all, is just try to kind of get a sense of what's going on around you in your city, or in your area, in your state, in your country. What are the meetups? They're usually free to attend. Just be around the individuals and just listen in. Right. Again, you ideally, if you want to be there in person, just hang out and talk, and maybe listen more than you talk. Right. Just gonna get a sense of what's happening, and just try to get the word around about yourself. And again, it's not as easy as talk about it, just to get new connections and things. But it's always, I found it easier to work with people helping you than just on your own. So if you have any connections with the industry, not necessarily leaders, but someone in the industry, that always helps. Secondly, obviously, work on your resume and portfolio, and just gonna presenting yourself. So it's not just you talking, but some artifacts, some results of your work. And I do understand that, if you're freshly graduated, there's not much of, maybe zero of production experience, right? But if you are able to work on something in college, or have any pet projects, or anything you can put in there that represents you as someone with analytical skills, as a team player, ideally, if you have technology expertise, whatever it is that you learned in college, that obviously put that into your resume. And then don't be hesitant on putting something that you're not sure of. You'd rather put it in and then let the other person decide whether or not they're interested, rather than you hide it, and that might have been something important. So just work on these things. Again, I wouldn't want to sugarcoat it. It's never easy to land that first job, and it's always challenging, especially in nowadays market. But you just got to work on it. So I would recommend just working on your connections and network, just staying around the industry, working on your resume, ideally a portfolio of things that you work on. If there's nothing you can put into a resume, just create a project. There's just so much opportunities nowadays to create this pet projects, or join a community that works on something, so that you're not alone and it's easier for you. And yeah, just be around. Understand that you would not probably get a chance on the first day you start sending out the resumes, but as soon as as long as you stay persistent and consistent in that, the opportunity will arise.